The world is endless, magical, mysterious.
Hi, I'm Claire Johnston and welcome to Curiously Claire episode 2. I've been lucky enough to travel the world and go to amazing places and meet incredible people. And today is no exception. Welcome, please, a big welcome to the amazing Kurt Darren. Welcome to Curiously Claire.
Thank you for the invite.
When Jack and I first started talking about this concept, and I don't know if it's a podcast or a vodcast, maybe it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
There was a whole list, there's a long list, and you are very high up on that list of people I wanted to speak to because I want to speak to South African icons who I find fascinating, who we all find fascinating. So tthink you so much for being here today.
Thank you very much, and from you, that's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I had a big honor of working with you, I think it was 2 months ago, and we were talking about the song that you were about to let loose on the South African market.
Yeah.
And you spoke about how potentially controversial it was going to be, and you had to clue me in. We're talking about 6/7. You had to explain to me what 6/7 was because I'm apparently living in a ditch somewhere. So tell me, how has it gone? It's gone brilliantly, right?
I remember having to explain to you.
You did have to
Claire,
explain.
6/7.
Where have you been?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, just my kids came home last year.
Yeah.
And they were in this whole 6/7 thing. That was apparently irritating teachers worldwide.
Why?
Because they'd ask the teachers, the teacher would ask the students something and the answer would be, 6/7.
6/7.
It means a bit of this, bit of that.
So
no one really knows
committing.
what it means. But it was quite a catchy little movement with this little 6/7 thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, why don't you write a song called 6? No one has written this. Well, maybe they have, but I haven't heard any 6/7 songs.
No.
And then I wrote a song, but I decided to write a song that'll appeal to adults and to youngsters. So I wrote a road trip song about 6/7.
Yeah.
And it's got a great melody and it's a great structure and it's really a cool song.
It is a really cool
Yeah.
song. I've listened to it repeatedly and it's on a playlist.
Yeah.
And I have to salute you. You always nail it, not just conceptually, the 6/7 where you have annoyed some people and massively excited others, but above all, it's a beautiful melody.
I think maybe people get annoyed sometimes because when you've been in the business for so long, like you and I have, and you come up with these new ideas, like the other songs before 6/7 or whatever, they kind of go, but how's it possible that this guy comes with these fresh ideas?
Speaking as a fellow performer,
Yeah.
I get that. I mean, I look at you and what you've achieved, and you've had a career probably almost as long as mine in the music industry.
Yeah.
I've been with Mango Groove for 40 years,
Yeah.
and we're of an era. So you've had a sustained career with unbelievably strong songs and catchy and everyone, if you play your songs across the board in South Africa, everyone dances, everyone responds.
I think it's been my aim from the beginning
but
that everyone takes
sort
part.
of nailed it, and the thing with 6/7, it is a family-friendly song.
Yeah.
It is, that's why I don't completely understand the offense, because it's the sort of stuff that
No, it's not that.
it bonds the family.
The offense is like, even with Hop Hop Spinnekop, the offense was like, we don't know whether to like this or not, because this is Kurt Darren. This is the guy that sings Macy Macy and Kaptein and Hemel op Tafelberg.
But people love
6/7, and then they kind of listen to it. I heard one DJ on a very big radio station. Before 6/7 was released, we always put out a sound bite of 30 seconds.
Okay.
On TikTok or
That's
wherever you're
clever.
gonna go. So we put a sound bite out for that week, and just to get people's reaction, get them talking, and release it on the Friday.
Yeah.
So this guy came on air. I think it was going to be released on the Tuesday. I also wanted to do that differently.
Okay.
So released on the Tuesday, and he came on air on Sunday. He's a Sunday DJ on one of these big stations. And he goes, and I know the guy. And he goes, I can't say I'm angry when he plays. He says on air, he says, can't say I'm angry. I think I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
That's a nasty word.
And I want to ask him one day, what does he mean
does
by
he actually
disappointed?
mean?
And then they started playing it on the station.
Yeah.
And then the station's musical producer came to me, or the guy that puts all the music compiler. He said, Kurt, thanks for 6/7. He says, first we weren't going to play it because of the whole 6/7 thing and he said, but now people are loving it. So I said, no, thank you.
But I think sometimes people make comments like that, because it just draws more and more attention to the radio station.
Of course.
It's good for everybody in a weird way.
No,
and it's like they throw you under the bus, but actually they're giving you a compliment. There's a compliment there because you're attracting attention in a fast-moving industry. I mean, let's face it.
It's got to be instant.
It's got to be instant. People's concentration spans are shot. I mean, the grown-ups as well as the children.
Yeah.
So, you have a particular ability to grab people's attention. And I've seen you perform all over the place. People love you.
No, thank you.
They do.
Like, how long is Special Star?
6.5 minutes.
6.5 minutes. So all these tracks that I'm bringing out now are all around 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. So people will go, where's the deep songs from our childhood? Where's all these epics? And the Pink Floyd things, and
no one is playing them on the radio
because the attention span has become so much less. You've got to grab them straight away.
Absolutely.
You've got to grab them straight away. You've got to keep their attention without getting into that break.
Yeah.
Into that break where you lose them, kind of thing.
No, but you've
got to keep them going.
You've
got to keep them going. It's like me when I write songs. I write dance songs.
Yeah.
I write ballads every now and then, like a Hemel op Tafelberg or Standing on the Edge. But I love my dance songs because when you get to a festival and you've got these thousands of people dancing to your stuff, you'll know the feeling.
It's the best.
Isn't it amazing?
It is the best.
And you go to this, you get in this level when you're performing, when you're just like, where I don't have to think about the next thing.
You just trust.
It's like standing in a warm shower singing.
It's like, I know this is going to be great.
Yeah.
Agreed. So for everyone, for you and for the audience.
Yeah. So when I write and produce songs, I kind of, you'll hear a drop sometimes, or you hear little breaks, or you hear little changes, but I will never disrupt the flow of the song.
Yeah.
So you'll never disrupt, like for me, my songs you can walk on. If a person has to stumble in the middle of a song, or they're busy dancing,
no, then they sort of go,
and
what was that?
And they have to think about
Yeah.
that. I don't want people thinking about it. They must just sing along and have fun.
No, I'm with you.
And if you want me to write deep songs, I can write deep songs.
Well, we've also had conversations about the fact that you have the voice of an angel.
Thank you.
And that you've expressed frustration that you don't sing ballads.
I'm a balladeer.
You are a balladeer. I've heard you. I've worked with you on, we did a cover of Paul Simon, Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah.
And I was just blown away in studio by this voice, this beautiful, pure voice.
Yeah.
But you can also do the dance stuff. And that's, people can get silly about dancey stuff. They sort of think it's throwaway. It really isn't. The fact that those songs engage people, make them feel good. Because I've had to make some sense of that with my career. Part of me wants to do, but I could do opera, People don't want that from you. They want what makes them happy. And then you get to a point, and I think we're both at that stage in our careers where we're so grateful that something really moves people and unites people.
Yeah. And we spoke about it earlier, but I don't like disappointing people.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's a weird thing. If I leave one person disappointed at a show that I maybe missed a photo with or whatever, I promise you, I can't sleep. It's like weird. So the keyboard warriors don't feel the same about the artists and everyone. And I'm not going to moan about that because that's part of our culture now.
It is.
So if you're going to jump on a keyboard and write comments and comments, it's what propelled Hop Hop Spinnenkop into what it became. That thing's on like something on the short-term on the short-term video views on 75 million because there were so many comments about Kurt, wat het met jou geword? Ach, no, Kurt. But that's what pushed the song.
Yeah.
So you got to just. I think it's like a chess game. I treat my career like a chess game, and I've played chess all my life. So you got to know when to move your pawn forward.
Yeah.
When to move diagonally with your bishop, when you must castle, and and kind of when you need to take it easier when you can be aggressive.
No, well, you are a master of it, and I salute you. I really do.
No,
and Hop Hop Spinnenkop, when I heard that initially, I was like, huh? And then I was like, why did I not write this?
Yeah.
It's so catchy. It's so clever, and it's so kid friendly. And I know from
it's kid friendly, but you're going to find adults,
but adults
dancing
as well.
at brides with the thing.
Oh, absolutely. 2 beers down and off they go.
Yeah. No, it's funny, eh? I mean, when you create or when you're in the studio, whatever, you're creating for who your market is, but you also want to enjoy what you're singing.
Yes, exactly.
No one can tell me I don't enjoy singing Hop Hop Spinner Kop or 6-7. No. 6-7's become my favourite song to sing, because you know when you get that chorus, you're going to just get this bunch of people doing the thing, and it's just such fun.
But even that verse is beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, as I say, you have such a fantastic sense of melody. I mean, it's pretty. It's a pretty song, and then you've got the killer chorus. And I mean, that's a wonderful combination. And it's something like 100,000 songs get released every day.
Yeah.
So to be able to grab attention like that, where you say 75 million views.
Well, that's on the short term for Hop Hop Spinner Kop.
That's unbelievable.
No, it's crazy. But I think you reach a stage in your career where you become like, and I don't want to be facetious, but you become like, let's just enjoy this.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not going to overthink things. I don't have to overthink things already. You've done this. You have performed this operation as a surgeon before. You kind of know where this is going to go. So just trust in your history, and I've come to that stage now where I'm just, and luckily I've got the right record company behind me because they understand me. I could have gone independent long ago, but I've been in the same record company for 25 years because I've just enjoyed it.
Yeah, and they get you, and I'm sure they value you.
They get me. They sometimes look at me like I'm mad until I kind of show them a thing. But sometimes I am mad. A song like Kaptein, I've said this before in interviews, but it was never supposed to be on the CD. Because we wrote that song as a accident overlooking the sea at Pinnacle Point. And we were kind of like, I said, okay, we've got a great city. We've got Off and Off. We have Standing on the Edge. We have all these different songs. And then Kwesi van Niekerk, who was the owner of Select at that stage, said to Alex and I, we co-wrote a lot of stuff together. He said, we need one more song. I said, well, I started writing like a fairy tale on the plane on the way down to George.
Okay.
I can play it to you guys. I can just sing it to you guys. And I'd written down on my phone, I'd written down the lyrics and the melody van Een dag lang gelede in my drome, which is a fairy tale. One day long ago
in my dreams.
And they were like, yeah. I said, no, it's like a fairy tale. And then Kwesi said, he saw like a yacht going over the sea. He said, write a song about Spanny Sailor. And I said, Kaptein Spanny Sailor. And I wrote it. Then when I went and recorded the CD, we recorded the whole CD in Joburg, sent it to them for an okay, and said, guys, how great is this? How lekker is the CD? And Kwesi went, but where's that Spanny Sailor song? I said, I'm not recording it. I said, I think it's a very childish song. Macy's and bikinis. I said, that's very childish. He said, please just do me a favor. And it was already like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. He said, please just record. And my producers and I looked at each other and we were like, okay. And we worked till like 12 o'clock, constructed the song, recorded the song, and then we sent it through to them. And the next morning at like 6:30, he phoned me and he said, okay. For the rest of your life, your friends are going to call you Kaptein, the people around you, and you, unfortunately, and you're going to have a really, really big hit. I said, there's no chance with Kaptein. And we actually called the CD, it's so bad that I can't remember the name of the CD because we were supposed to call it Kaptein.
You're right.
I said, no, there's no way you're calling it a CD. It's called Uit die diepte van my hart. Like this song that went nowhere on the thing. So sometimes you've got to accept the fact that you're not always right.
No.
And that's why it's good to have a brain's trust around you.
To have people.
It's good to have people around you that aren't just yes men the whole time.
Yeah.
Like my wife. She's the biggest support in my world. But if you ask her opinion on something,
she will give it.
Expect honesty.
But that's what you want. You don't want, it's that emperor with no clothes syndrome, where there's something very blatantly, horribly going wrong.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, no, but it's wonderful.
Yeah.
You need those people in your
life. And my
life.
kids are like it as well.
That's
They've been
those are
brought
good
up
qualities.
Like
that's good.
It's a great quality, but it's not lucky for us sometimes.
But brutal sometimes.
Because sometimes, we are what do they say about artists? Sensitive souls. But I mean, sometimes what I would do is, like with all my other tracks I've released, like Oorwurm and Hop Hop Spinner Kop, whatever, I always, if I'm at home, we stay one house away from the school. One house. So here's the school over here. I drive around the block and I drop them at school because I want to. So if school starts at 7:45, 7:41, I leave the house.
Okay, like clockwork.
But I want to go drop them because it's like a ritual for me. Now drop them at school, and as their door opens and they pull their case out, I start playing the new track, but like loud. And then they run. No, just like because they love it. They know it's a game now, you know? And with every other song, they've like run, and you just see them going to the distance. Papa, I love you. Go on. With 6, 7, they're like, Papa, spill 6, 7, Vicky. So they were very proud of that song.
Okay.
So you always, those little reactions from the people you know and love and trust.
Yeah.
You must never forget them because they're important.
No, I agree with you.
And you've got to base a lot of your decisions on that. Because a lot of people are just going to say to you, no, it's great.
They'll tell you what they think you want to
exactly
hear.
That.
They're going to massage your ego.
That's it, and you can hear it immediately. What
gets you to a point sometimes where you don't believe anybody?
It's like when your brother, I have a most amazing brother, but he's always, but this oak is going to be at this braai. He's the nicest guy you ever met in your life. I'm like, okay. I say, who else is going to be there? No, the nicest people. You get in, there's always one person that wants to test you.
Okay.
They want to bring you back down to earth. Meanwhile, you don't know if you should be brought back. You're not that guy, you know?
No,
but
that's right.
But you always get people that don't know you that think, no, they need to bring you back down to earth in front of other people at a braai.
But that's about them. That's 100% about their insecurity.
100%. And I've learned to accept that.
And to spot it and not to take it personally.
But
I still struggle with that.
I still feel, after all these years, different people I've met through the years, if I wasn't guarded in that kind of aspect, I could have made a lot more like really good friends. But I'm always guarding myself in case that unexpected little twist.
Understandably. Yeah, it's a strange business we're in.
Yeah.
And as you say, people sometimes just want to shoot you down just because it makes them look clever.
Yeah, but you know what happens? The next day you meet someone that is so cool.
Yeah.
They don't go and blow your ego or blow you, or, you know, whatever, blow you up, whatever. They just
It's like a genuine appreciation.
Like a genuine
like
appreciation.
A
yeah.
No, agree.
When you were at Liefdeberry Dam now, you felt that, admit it.
I did, and intimidated to do, the show. It was the 10-year anniversary of Liefde.
Yeah.
Been super aware of it for the last 10 years and astonished at the numbers they get and the passion behind all of it and the beautiful production. It was insane. But there's always a nervousness. It's like, how is this going to go down?
No, of course, but you got to
and it went
trust in your music, and your music is so iconic.
Thank you.
That every song you started was like ridiculous. I finished my little thing, and I went and stood with the people from sponsors or whatever, and I went and stood in the crowd kind of, and I watched this, and I watched it unfold, and I knew exactly what was going to happen, because the other stuff they're seeing, unless that artist got a new song out, they've been seeing that every year and seeing it every year and seeing it every year.
Yeah.
You don't get to see Mango Groove all the time.
No.
Every weekend.
No.
So I knew what was going to happen when you jumped on that stage with the rest of Mango Groove.
You knew better than I did.
So cool. No, I called it. I said, watch this. And you'll see the reaction. It was the highlight of Liefdeberry Dam.
Oh, well, thank you.
So I'm really happy for you in that. But that is called tenacity, and that's called just songs that will live on forever.
Thank you so much. And songs that grew out of an interesting time in our country's history. But talking of history, so I don't want to go the whole tell me about your childhood thing, because I know that's boring. Yeah. So as a child, music in the home was big, and that maybe is what soaked into you and made you passionate about it?
Yeah, it was big. My mother brought us up on things like Eagles.
Nice.
Charlie Pride.
Nice.
That kind of stuff. All this melodic, beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
And my dad was like a soul. He loved soul. He wasn't musical, but you could see. I mean, I don't care if people aren't musical. You can feel the music,
Exactly.
And my dad was one of those people that just knew what songs would, like a Percy Sledge, or something that would appeal to me. So I listened to different kinds of music my whole life, and I still do today.
I think that's the trick.
Yeah.
I think we were saying that we often get asked, so what's your favorite style of music? And the answer is, well, kind of everything.
Yeah, how do you explain that? It's whatever makes you feel...
in that moment. Sometimes it's a day for, Ella Fitzgerald, or maybe it's Metallica, or maybe it's Brenda Fassie, or, for me, it's driven by the mood I'm in.
No, 100%. So I kind of go on that. I kind of go on the way it makes you gut feel,
That's it.
And It could be anything. I mean, See the Rise Above This. I always listen to it before I go to show because it just drives me. It's very cool.
Yeah.
And the rest of their stuff is not my vibe. So I can't say I'm just this or I'm just that. It's about the song.
It is, exactly. It's about the song.
Yeah.
I don't like everything of every artist. Some songs really just connect with you, and then you're transported somewhere else.
There's a song now I heard on radio last week when I was driving back from the bush, and it just came on radio, and I just love the song. I actually downloaded it, and it's a country song playing on this big radio station, but it's a country song called Choosing Texas.
Okay, I'll listen up.
Ella Langley, Choosing Texas. And I would never thought I'm going to enjoy this Choosing Texas song, but it's such a fun song. And when she starts singing, she's got this way of forming her mouth. Do you also get that? When you hear singers, you can see exactly the way they're forming their mouth.
Absolutely agree.
You can see exactly the way a Justin Bieber or a Taylor Swift or a Ella Langley or whatever would form their mouth to
create
sing.
that
It's weird,
sound.
Yeah, and she just has this way of pronouncing her words that is so cool. So you never know what's going to hit you next. You never know what songs, and you never know what medley is going to come into your head for your next song, kind of thing.
No, that's very true.
So you always got to be
awake and open.
and receiving, you know.
No, that's exactly right, and not have your head in the sand and listen to what's happening. Even though, you know, I find some stuff, you know, where you can hear the song was written by a committee.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad for that, because then you can sort of hear, it feels kind of bits and pieces-ish.
Yeah, you can. I've had great collaborators on a lot of my music. I've had great collaborators in the past. There's Dan Green, he's from London, but he lives in South Africa. Adams Kleinans, who's always been great. He's now the head of Select Music. So Sony's Afrikaans division, and he heads up a few other divisions. We've always written songs together. Kwesi Fanika.
Lovely.
So I've had great influences, writing-wise.
Yes.
Unless you're writing by yourself, but I've had these, and sometimes it's good to do that as well.
Oh no, I agree.
Imagine everything you had to start sounding the same.
Yeah. No, that's true. I mean, I'm trying to think when I was first aware of you, and I think it was in the 90s. And I'm trying to think which song. It might have been Macy Macy. Was that your first sort of smash?
Yeah. 6 CDs in.
6 CDs in.
But
you're prolific. You've done 22 albums, am I right?
I've done 30.
30. I'm ashamed of myself.
No. I've done like 30, excluding the last 7 years of singles.
Okay, yeah.
So I've done like 30 albums. But I mean, we used to bring out like 2 a year. I would do like an English ballad album and call it Midliefde with Love and do an acoustic ballad, like 20 ballads. But I'd record all those ballads in one day. You must actually go and listen to this.
That's
actually
one hell of a feat.
Yeah, but it's because I love my ballads so much. So I recorded a Phil Collins, a Elton John. I did Don't Know Much, Linda.
That's a great song.
The Linda Rodstad, and Erin Neville.
Erin Neville, that's it.
And I even did Dolly Parton, I'll always love you. But you must hear it.
That well. No, I want to hear that
because
particularly.
Because I did it just out of a love project.
Nice.
And I did very well, but obviously people don't expect that of me. They want to dance.
It's such a difficult thing where people, particularly when you have quite a few sort of big hits, and then people start viewing you a certain way, and you can't change their minds.
Yeah.
You know, they just want that from you. And again, one should be grateful, but it can be frustrating. It's that sense of, but do you know I can also do X, Y, and Z, but people want what they associate with you because they love that about you.
Yeah. I miss the luxury, you spoke about it earlier, of releasing a CD where you would do the ebb and flow, do the balance, and you're always going to have a couple of songs that you really, that come out of your heart kind of thing, but they're always like number 9 and 10 or whatever
on the album.
And people don't really, they used to buy the album, but they used to listen to it for those 2 hits. Nowadays with streaming, you release one song every 3 months.
Yep.
One song.
It's a different world.
It's a different area. That's why we spoke about the length of the songs as well. You've got to hit them immediately, and it's got to count for something. At the end of the day, a record company is also a business. So they're also can't throw money after things that aren't going to work, especially the big corporates. And I get that, but luckily with my record company, they know how I work.
Yeah.
I will Like I just did Helemaal op Tafelberg with Spookvolf now.
I can't wait to hear that.
From 23 years ago, and Spookvolf, who's a very happening, awesome bunch of...
we've done shows with them, and they're like intensely brilliant.
Yeah, and they asked me, can they do a song with me? And I said, what song? And they started playing Helemaal op Tafelberg on guitar. And it actually turned into something magic.
I'm dying to hear that.
It was released like a week ago. So,
and I like these unexpected, collabs where it's, I can imagine how amazing it's going to sound because I'm a fan of Spookvolf and a fan of yours, and you put those two forces together, you're going to have something quite magical.
Yeah, and we've decided, after that, I kind of sat with Ernst. We go to the bush, we have these heart-to-heart things,
nice.
And fun things, and I said, why don't we do a few? Why don't we do Dance Met Tafels? Because Dance Met Tafels I co-wrote with Fred and Hunter from Heuwels Fantasties. So I said, why don't we take Dance Met Tafels and do it with Heuwels in their way? Yeah. So each one of these songs, I will record at their studio where they record with their vibe. That's what I want. How they would interpret it. And with me singing with them.
Yeah.
And it's such a vibe. So we're going to do it. Next one is Dance Met Tafels with Heuwels Fantasties.
That's brilliant.
And then I might do something like completely left field with one of my songs, but we'll talk about that when the time comes.
Well, it's never boring with you.
No.
Every time I see you, there's something exciting in the pipeline, and then I listen to it and I think, he's done it again.
Yeah. I know it's crazy, but it shows, any artist that does it shows you in a good place, and you're not afraid to try new things.
And you seem happy in your life.
Very.
You've got a beautiful family. You've got a wife who you obviously adore each other, but she's also very real with you. So you trust that, completely. You seem like life is good.
Life is great. My wife is amazing. She doesn't have to go and hang around at shows backstage and stuff like that. I never wanted that. And she was perfect proof that you can have that balance.
I think sometimes it's wonderful to have someone kind of keeping the home fires burning while you're out there, doing what you do.
But I get just as much a kick out of watching Kyra, my daughter, 11 years old, horse riding and taking part in dressage and stuff. Yeah. And Cade doing rednars or playing hockey or whatever, or jiu-jitsu. You tried jiu-jitsu on me last week.
Successfully, apparently.
Very successfully. But I get just as much kick out of that as out of singing to 10,000 people.
But I think that's what's important at a certain stage in life, that you love the performance thing. It's a huge part of who you are, but you need the other stuff to anchor you.
You do. And you need good friends.
And you need very good friends.
You need good friends you can trust.
Yeah.
We've got a friendship group called, and I don't belong to a lot of groups, but we're 6 friends called Vriende Sonder Voorbehoud, which means friends without pretenses. Nice. We don't have to, and they're all, one guy owns a restaurant, one guy is a very big businessman in the medical field. Well,
so like it's a mixed bag of people.
And we have such fun when we're together because we don't have to prove anything to anyone. We just ourselves.
You just connect at that sort of human level.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
And that's special when you can find that with people.
It's essential, actually. Yeah. The older I get, the more I need it.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm thrilled for you, and remain a fan, and I can't wait for what you're going to do next, because I know it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. And
thank you for being you and for being here.
No, thank you. Can't wait to see what you do next either.
Well, let's see. Well, this is a big part of it. This is scaring me because it's completely out of my comfort zone.
No, you're doing great.
You think so?
I think it's going to be brilliant. Curiously
Thank you
Claire.
very much.
I can't wait to see who you got on next. I'm going to be watching them.
Well, it's as I say, you're right up. I'm ticking off as I go, but let's see who happens next.
No, great.
You've been exceptional, as I knew you would be.
Thank you very much, and let's see what adventure comes up next for both of us.
Exactly.
There's no holding back.
No, that's right.
Just carry on having fun.
Staying in touch with the world.
100%.
While not letting it impact you too, negatively.
Yeah, and social media can do that.
It can do that.
AI can do that sometimes.
AI can do that too. Oh, and I have an embarrassing confession. So AI, which I'm still sort of circling, I'm not quite sure how it's going to impact all of us. I don't think anyone really knows. But to the theme song for this Curiously Claire show, I used AI to write it.
It's fine. The thing is, here's where I kind of stand on that. If you're going to be using AI as a tool to write songs, or to write hooks or melody lines, I don't have a problem with that.
Yes.
But just go and record it and sing it. I don't want to hear a computer voice.
I agree.
Because then you're part of the creative process. You know,
No,
it's when everything starts sounding the same. I get sent AI songs. People won't say that. They'll say, "Hi Kurt,
I wrote you a song."
Kurt in Span, ek het vir jou liedjie geskryf. I wrote you a song for.
Yeah.
You're gonna go. I get sent. I'm not even joking. 30 a week.
That's
I got
amazing.
mails 30 a week. I got no problem with using AI as a writing tool.
Yeah.
But then go and actually record it and produce it and
make it,
give it that
life.
Humanity.
And the humanity, the human content. I think that's what we ultimately are going to want more and more in
100%.
response to AI. That's my genuine view.
Even guys in the studio and stuff, you know, you got your guitar session players. The problem is if you don't just take a song like it came out of the computer, those guys are all losing out on big business, and they're creative people that have been honing their craft for many, many years.
Exactly.
So you don't want to lose that human aspect.
Totally
agree
with you.
You've got to hear maybe little glitches and little mistakes and little. That's what keeps it human. That's what hits you in the gut.
It's the imperfection.
Yeah.
100% agree. So this little theme tune it's something like 10 seconds long, so I don't feel too
No, it's cool. And each to his own. If you enjoy that, then you enjoy that, you know. I don't let it faze me because I know I'm writing the whole time. It doesn't bug me, you know. People are like, they try and catch you and go, if I think of an AI music, you know, you go, if you want to listen to it, listen to it.
Yeah.
Just know it's not. I got sent a thing now from a friend. They sent me a screen grab. Where's my phone? It's over there. And he said, Kurt, is hierdie jou stem? Is this your voice? I see the Kaptein or my Kaptein.
Oh boy.
And if you listen to it, it's Kaptein, done AI, excuse me, with a different voice, and they've changed my melody of mine. But it's exactly Kaptein. And I go, nee, dit is nie my stem nie. But the problem is, it gets loaded straight into Spotify or Apple Music, whatever. Then the people out there think it's
No. But that needs to be dealt with.
So that needs to be dealt with. And I think the record companies are doing it. But
I know they're circling it.
Yeah. But we're going to keep this interview curiously positive.
We are going to be curiously positive.
And it's beautiful, and it's been a great pleasure being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor and a privilege.
And good luck for the rest. And
you.
Whoever comes here is going to have a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, Claire.